Chris, where can you carry at?
Everywhere.
50
That's
states,
right,
baby.
brother. All 50 states, dude.
All 50 states.
That's right, dude. Yes,
I think we should do an episode on CCW and that because I think that's ridiculous right there.
Why is that ridiculous?
That's ridiculous.
We're peace officers. You're
Serve
talking
and
about.
protect, baby.
We're American citizens. We should be able to do everything you should be.
Hey, you're preaching, dude. We're not
we're
lawmakers,
preaching
dude. We're,
Like, that actually
Yeah.
get really, I
We're
actually,
law enforcement,
I
not
actually
lawmakers.
I actually get really fucking fired up about that.
We know you do.
Yeah. Plots.
Are we rolling?
Plots.
Thank God I didn't make the comment I was gonna make.
There was
Fuck.
there's a video that there's actually on the one before
Yeah.
one of the previous posts. I want to take the clip. It's just like one of those before we actually started rolling. It was just you going off on just something stupid. It's really, really funny. I mean, I cut it out from the actual video because it was
Thank God.
long as fuck.
Ran on.
But I want to cut it and just make it into a post.
Yeah, do it.
So
All right. Well, welcome back to Standby Today. We're going to be going over the M&P pistol and what we like about it, what we don't like about it. What else? That's pretty much it.
can we actually move on? Not move on. Can we?
Yes.
Move on.
Thanks, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
That's our episode.
Can we give a sidetrack real quick?
All right.
So, so obviously a couple episodes ago we did our 2023 goals and expectations.
Yep.
Right. And if you guys recall, one of them that I had for mine was skydiving.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't relax,
You're like moving a piano.
He was
over
on a roll right there.
there. He was really excited.
yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I did my first jump.
Oh, I just talked to Ryan about this.
Let me tell you. Have you guys ever jumped before?
No.
Arch your back.
Okay. So you've jumped before. Have you done an AFF or did you do a tandem?
Just tandem.
All right. So I did an AFF.
Tandem
which
and
is-
tunnel time.
For what that means, that for everyone who doesn't know, or if you guys don't know, it's called accelerated free fall. Basically, you have two guys left and right of you. You jump out, but everything's on you. You do everything yourself. You arch your own shit. You pull your own cords. You fucking control your own chute.
Fuck yeah.
Everything. So get up there, fucking 12,000 feet up in the sky. It's pretty fucking high when you're looking out of a plane. So I get up there and they have you do your whole setup. They're like, all right, hand placement, feet placement, lean forward, ready, lean back, set, and then basically go as you just fall. Get up there. I'm like, all right, fuck, I'm here. Like, I'm not gonna not do it. I'm freaked out, whatever. Ready, set, boom, go. I come out, doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden, like, I get that dropping feeling in my stomach. I'm like, ugh. And my left arm and my fucking head come like this, and I go into a fucking tumble.
Shit.
Like, hard tumble. I have two instructors. The instructor on my left basically bails on me because that's like their protocol. So if I go into a tumble, something happens, the one on the left takes off. The one on the right basically helps control and get me back squared away.
Jesus Christ. It's like, well, see you later.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're on your own.
It's Jay's
So-
instructor.
So I'm sitting there tumbling. I'm all of a sudden like falling on my back, trying to move over, trying to like extend back out, trying to go. Just having the hardest time because the way they tell you is arch your back and relax. I'm like, motherfucker, how do you do both? But apparently you're supposed to do both. So I'm trying to figure this out, and finally I get back over and I get there. But once again, I jumped out of the plane at 12,500 feet. I was supposed to basically pull chute super, super early. So I had to pull chute by 5,500. Yeah, 5,500 is when I basically pull chute. I didn't basically come back to like not tumbling. Like basically it's like 6,500
Oh,
feet.
fuck.
I fucking dropped
heavy,
6,000 feet just tumbling in the air. I'm supposed to do all these different things of like, arch, check my shit. They call it a COA, circle of awareness, checking all your stuff. I'm supposed to, watch my altitude, extend my feet to be able to basically move forward. All these different things I'm supposed to do. I didn't get any of them done because I couldn't fucking stop tumbling.
They don't check you off?
Well, so that's where this, kind of where the story's going. So basically they're like, all right, I'm like trying to wave off. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try and pull my chute. And I can't find the fucking tab. I'm now down to like 5,000, maybe 4,800 feet.
Hold on. so you go sailing and then you can't find your buoy.
I can't find it. Can't find it.
Holy fuck.
And I'm supposed to be, pulling chute by 5,500. It's like 5,000, almost coming out like 4,800, 5,000 feet. and I still can't find it. So the reserve by this point has already come back in and reconnected back onto me.
Yeah.
She's like,
Okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
Got to fly back in.
so she's like, all right, fuck it, and she just pulls for me, and I just fucking and I'm on this massive like sail of a chute, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone that I've jumped with already, all jumped out the same time I did, or jumped before me. It took me an extra like 5 minutes to hit the ground after these guys already down. This is on this massive chute. So basically get down, end up didn't even stick the landing, kind of did a little tumble roll. It's fine, like the big deal, like it happens. Do the debrief, like, yeah, so this would happen. Fucking the person on my left who bailed on me, she had GoPro footage of the whole thing, so like watched me just absolutely fuck everything up.
You have it?
I don't have it. It's like they want like
$400 if you do it with the
$100?
film.
Yeah, they want like $100 for
It's
it.
an
I'm
extra
like,
$100.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do it.
It's your first jump, though. You might as well.
They have it though. They keep it.
They keep it. Yeah, if I want to buy it, I can go back and get it.
I mean, you're never gonna have it again. So you might as well just take the first one. I
So-
mean, fucking $200 to $500.
It's like
Get the first one.
It's like $470 if you do your first one with the video package.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, like
And?
whatever, fuck it. So
A lot of money.
So I sat there, and
And?
so they talked everything out. They're like, all right, this is what we need to work on, this and that. And like, hey, so unfortunately, because you didn't pull your chute, because you know these things, like you have to redo your first jump. Like you just have to redo it. I'm like, I get it. We'll redo it. So I'm scheduled again for.
Oh, you can't just like, let me get back in the plane and go back up?
It was the last. It was that was like the last jump of the day.
Just because he's 8 hours, 9 hours of class
Yeah.
before that.
What?
I got there at 9. I didn't jump till like 4:30, I think it was, and then you have to be in the air before sunset, and sunset was at 5:24.
With no wind.
Yeah, with no wind.
With no wind.
So, like I said, I got back down on the ground at like just after 5. After like going up, taking however fucking long it took me to come down, all that shit.
You're
So
gonna smoke the next one though.
I hope so. But it's like, yeah,
Holy shit.
I was terrified. But I do feel like it's like I got the first one out of the way. I know what it feels like. I know what to expect out of it. Like, but I also understand why they go like, why people are like, hey, do tandem first. Because I asked the lady, I was like, should I do a tandem or not? I'm planning on getting my A license. She's like, well, if you're planning on getting it and you're for sure gonna get your A license, she's like, you can skip it. I'm like, cool. I wish you would have told me. She's like, if you've never jumped before, experience what it feels like. Take a tandem. I wish you would have said something because I would have taken a tandem.
You're gonna smoke your next one.
So, but here I am. So I'm a little behind schedule, I guess. But at the same time, I also found out that there's like 8 jumps that I have to do, and they're all like $75 a piece for those jumps. So I'm just gonna do like 3 jumps in like one day.
Yeah.
And then I'll burn it. So I'll burn it down like.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to burn down those 8 jumps. Basically, they're called solo jumps. I'm hoping to burn those 8 solo jumps within like a month to 2 months.
Take Chris with you. He'll do a tandem.
Oh no!
I forgot you
don't meet the weight requirement.
The only thing I'm actually
Terrified.
pretty excited about is while I was there was the jump instructor like asked me, he's like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm a firearms instructor. He's like, oh, really? I'm from Arizona. He's like, I actually really like guns. He's like, I actually have one, but I want to shoot.
Business.
I'm like, fucking trade service or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Business.
he's like, yeah, well, let's talk. Let's figure out a trade service. I'm like, if I can save money on that and like just teach him, he teaches me. Bad, dude. That dude has thousands of jumps under him.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck,
So
dude.
we'll see what happens. But
yeah.
that's my little
That's
update
fucking
on my goals and shit.
How much would it take for you to tandem?
I'm not doing
I
that.
don't think he meets the weight requirement.
I hate just getting in a plane.
What do
going
you say?
somewhere.
You weigh like what?
Let alone
280,
jump out of
290?
one.
I don't jump. Dude, I would pass out looking out the fucking plane.
Dude,
That's
it was not like going up. I was fine, like because I don't mind flying.
wanna
Going
see
up,
it
I was
so
fine. I'm like
bad.
doing the thing. I'm up there, and then I fucking watch everyone jump out, and I'm like, man, this is gonna be cool. I'm like, all right, ready to go. And I get up there, I'm like, fuck, this is really high. And they're like, all right, are you ready? Are you ready? And they like by law, by like legally, they have to ask you, are you ready to jump? And if you do not give an assertive yes,
Yeah.
like it is a voluntary like I forget what they called it, like voluntary denial to jump, something like that. And you have to pay extra money to take the plane back down.
Oh.
Yeah,
How much is it?
It's like $175.
Oh fuck.
They just gonna hold a gun to your head.
Yeah, it was a little. It's,
It's like
a little
right
bit
on the border for
It's a
for
little
Chris.
bit
He's
more.
like,
It's what it was for. I mean, it was there for me. I'm like, if it was $100, I may go. You know what? I'm not ready
They
yet.
should
I
have
may
made it
do
1,000 so everyone has to jump.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Some
they take-
egregious ass.
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
stupid.
Everyone's got to jump.
Yeah, but it was like I'm not paying $175 to come back down. I'm like, I can get down this way. Like I'll just jump out of this plane.
Yikes.
What really scared me was the guy was like, hey, I want you to understand. The way he explained skydiving, he's like, every successful skydive is a failed attempt at suicide.
True.
I'm like, fuck, that's a messed up way of looking at it.
You have
That's a fucked up way of looking at it.
skydiving and flying are the same. You're more likely to die in a car accident on the way to work than you are dying in a
Yeah,
skydiving.
I mean, yeah. And
There you go, Chris.
so
I've been in several car accidents.
you haven't died though. You haven't died.
Not dead yet, dude.
so you're good, dude.
I'll tell you from experience, driving is a lot scarier than flying.
I was like I said, that jump scared the crap out of me, but I am ready to do it again. I want to keep doing it. It was a lot of fun.
Was this sensory
How long does
overload?
it take? Like, how many jumps do you have to do?
I have to do 25 jumps to get my A license.
And it's like
then you have-
$400 a jump, or
75.
So your first, I think 8 jumps are basically like you're with an instructor, so it's pretty expensive. It's anywhere between $350 to I think $200, and in between there for like all of those jumps. And then you have like 8 solo jumps. Those are $75 a piece. And then you have your and then you have like some emergency jumps, some pop and hops, all these different types of stuff like that. And then those are like anywhere between like 100 to $50 to $100. And then once you get your license, it's like $27 a jump.
oh, that's kind
It's cheap. It's cheap. I'm like, all right, like I can. So that's kind of why I'm excited for it. And then to get to your B license, it's only 25 jumps on top of that. And you have to do like a couple other classes and stuff like water stuff. And then there's and then get to your C license is basically where I need to get. I think it's another 50 jumps after that. And that's where you can start doing like your base jumps and all that stuff. And
Get you on the stratosphere in Vegas for SHOT Show.
well, I'm trying to get to, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing the,
Not even that tall.
I'm going to start doing the, yeah, right. Immediately. That would be called a hop and pop.
think-
As soon as you jump, fucking pull.
I think Eric Roner did the stratosphere. No, he did the win.
I don't know, but I want to do, so I'd have to do that. And then, so I want to do all those things. And I got a way to go, but
Sounds
it's going to be like,
expensive.
it's going to be pricey. It's like $3,700 for the whole, like for everything.
As you go.
Yeah. For basically to get your A license, it's calculated about, $3,700.
Man, you're going to be a menace at Charlie's wedding.
That'd be fun. I'm excited for it. But
stone
so
cold.
that's my update on where I'm at right
fucking
now
sick.
for my 2023 goals. I have begun it. I am started it, and it is fun, but fuck, it was terrifying. So if you're looking to do this and if you've never done any jumps before, I highly recommend doing a tandem first, maybe even 2, like it says on the playlist. But unfortunately, they didn't tell me they didn't give me the proper advice.
They already robbed you. They already got your 375.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, come on, dude, you're right. You're right.
Let's go back to getting Chris on this thing, though. Let's.
Dude, I know way. No.
There's no chance.
Just tell him you'll go if he goes.
What would be
The
your
way I
number
look
to
at
jump
it,
out? What would be your
$1
number?
million.
No, realistically, like
Like,
a realistic number.
Dude, in my mind,
If
I'm
I
not going to
started
jump
GoFundMe.
out of a perfectly good
Tax
plane.
free.
No.
What if we
Tax-free-
started a
tax-free number.
What if we got a GoFundMe and it was like, what's a realistic? $50,000. Like that's a realistic,
pretty realistic.
attainable number on GoFundMe. Hey, we have a dude.
I'd say even 10,000, like cash, dude, tax free, boom. You're talking about like
See,
how
if
long
you
does it take to jump, like from start to finish?
So the longest part is literally undershoot.
Quiet up there.
It's super quiet. That's the longest part of the whole thing, undershoot. Like, and once you're undershoot, like you're chilling, dude. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Like it's awesome. The scariest part really is just like the initial jump. Once you initially jump, and then everything is like, all right, I'm fucking here. Like I'm not like.
How long are you
I've
free
hit
falling for?
48 seconds.
48 seconds. 10 grand for 48 seconds. Cash, tax free.
I have to really think about that, dude.
Think about it when you have 10
I
grand
don't
in
know.
your pocket.
I think it'd be pretty cool, dude. I mean, I would once again do a tandem.
10.
And his thing, a tandem. If you did a tandem, like there's not much you really have to do. Like
You're just there.
you're just there, yeah. You're just there. But I think, there, like you would have to pay a little extra because
I don't think the chute big enough to
You're
be
over. The chute's plenty big.
Yeah, they have big.
That chute is massive.
the
dude.
pilot chute's fucking bigger than your truck.
This fucking chute was massive.
Yeah, the pilot chute's huge.
I just like
Why
I
are there
was-
different sizes?
for like your beginner and more advanced. Like the smaller the chute, the faster you dive to the ground, and that's when people start doing like tricks with them and shit and doing all these fun things. But like you have to understand your chute because if you don't and like you fucking don't, it's called flaring. Basically, you grab your 2 handles and you extend all the way down with them. And if you don't like flare properly at the proper time, like you can basically come in to the ground hard as fuck and like you can like hurt yourself. Like you can
Break a leg.
break legs and shit.
Fuck.
But that's why they don't give you those small chutes when you start out. Like you have this massive sail. Like I was straight up. I was in the air for 5 minutes after everyone else was on the ground. I swear to God, I was just sitting up there. I'm just like, are we fucking head down yet? Like, I pulled shoot at, like I said, I was like under 5,000 was basically I had shoot. I was undershoot.
How big is the landing zone?
That's massive, dude. There's 2 runways on it.
There you go, dude.
It's massive.
Big enough for you.
Like it's dope as fuck. Like I would super like if someone else did it with me, but whatever.
I'm waiting for the government to pay for it. I'm not paying no $3,700.
It's expensive.
Fuck all that.
It's expensive.
They hit me up actually this week. They're like, "Oh, are you ready to go to airborne? We got classes in March and April." I'm like, "No, maybe September. I don't have time for all that shit right now." So maybe
I think you got
September.
something else in September going on, dude.
September. What's in September?
You lose all your rights.
Busy. Well, yeah, they said like, "Oh, you go to static in September or whatever." And
Yeah.
there's one in later, but we'll see.
No, I think it'd be fun. I mean, it'd be exciting if you get into it and like get your whole license, start jumping and shit.
Or I don't know if you talked to our buddy who went to the range, but he's got like 250 plus jumps. The one that was at the range.
Oh,
with us.
really?
Yeah, and he's jumped with like a 300-pound barrel strapped to his chest.
What the fuck?
And he said it's like equivalent to pulling 8 to 9 G's, like when he pops the shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the guy's an expert, obviously, in everything he
Oh
does.
yeah, it's just like that's his job.
Yeah,
he do, like,
the
His
guy's
job is just to
Halo
be an
jumps?
absolute badass.
does everything. Yeah,
The barrel jump is like 30 feet of rope, essentially, and then the barrel hangs.
it's like to simulate jumping in with supplies, and
Yeah.
apparently there's like supply guys or whatever that jump in with supplies too. They got like ammo strapped to their chest for like regular guys that fight on the line. So like in World War III or whatever, they have a bunch of fucking supply guys jumping in with fuel and fucking ammo. And
Jumping into Taiwan, dude.
See, but
Ukraine.
he's jumping on a military shoot, one of the circle shoots, and those things.
No,
he's
he's
not.
halo jumping.
No, he's free fall. He isn't. He probably.
No, I'm not
hasn't
talking
been
about. I'm talking about his shoot is most likely a.
I'll show you a video
Military
what he's talking about. It's a pilot shoot.
It's a full pilot
It's a
shoot.
pilot
Yeah.
shoot.
Oh, okay.
And it's like an 85.
It's big. Oh, he said it's 400. I think 400 square
Oh, I
feet.
guess I mean if he's jumping with the fucking
Yeah.
barrel. I was talking about just in general, not with the barrel.
Oh yeah, they have normal pilot shoots in the,
Yeah.
in the Army and
No shit. Okay.
Navy, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, it's just pretty crazy. I don't doubt that he does all that shit though. Like,
Dude,
Do they do like super high altitude, like
yeah, it's the
way
Halo.
up
Fresh
there?
air.
Yeah, so they
How
go.
far up do they go?
Anything over 16,000 feet.
Yeah. So they're probably jumping closer to about 20, 25,000. They're wearing masks on the way down, and then they usually pull shoot around 1,000 to 800 feet,
1,000
which is low as fuck.
I'd be dead as fuck. Dude.
Low.
Splat.
Like that's when you start getting ground rush, and like because you really can't tell when you're up there. You have no idea how fast. I'm going 125 miles an hour. You cannot tell when you're up there because there's no reference.
Yeah.
Like there's 2 times you get a reference when you're going through a cloud, or when you get that low to the ground. So that's the only time you get a reference point out of it. And when you get that low, like it's fucking like I've never done it, but you can only imagine how fucking scary that is. You're going 120 miles an hour into the fucking ground.
yikes!
Wild.
Yikes! Not my cup.
Anyways, back to what we were getting after. We fucking had a long discussion on that one, but who cares? That was
Yeah,
fun.
well, shoot the Patreon if you want to see Chris jump out of a plane. We'll
fucking
get some
awesome.
money donated.
That'd be so cool.
10,000.
$5 grand, $5 grand cash.
And we'll pay. Well, not that'd be your cash, and we'll pay for the whole trip.
Fuck, dude.
$5 grand cash.
I'll go with you. Obviously, fucking. We'll make Phil go too.
I'll go with you.
And then Jay will be on the ground filming everything.
Yeah, I'll watch.
Jay's got to jump too.
Nah,
No. He's got a fucking. We need man on the ground.
I
dude.
ain't paying money for all.
$5,000 and Jay jumps.
We need man on the
You
ground,
good
dude.
for that? There you
Everybody's got to jump.
$5,000.
The whole team, dude.
The whole team's jumping.
The whole team's got to
Standby
jump.
jump.
I don't think there's a big enough plane for Chris to get in that bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Jump out, dude.
I do it.
It was pretty. It was.
do
wild.
it?
I think if
You said you'd do an MPA too, and that was on the ground.
I really
so
think
don't
you'd
know what
like.
the fuck.
I think you'd like it, but like I do agree with you that like the initial jump is fucking terrifying.
Oh,
but
dude,
it's just like
why don't we get him in a
dude,
wind tunnel?
Just get the fuck over
Yeah.
it and just get after. I need it. I actually want to do.
get him in a wind tunnel.
$75 at Elsinore. It's nice.
We'll do a
I want
vlog
to
on
do.
like
I want to
Chris
do
doing the wind tunnel.
some wind tunnel
Oh,
work.
dude,
'cause
I
I need to
need to
practice.
see
Build your
that.
confidence.
Yeah, I want to practice.
Did you do a wind tunnel?
Where do you do a wind tunnel at?
There's one in Ontario.
Elsinore, Ontario.
Right next to Bath.
There's Go Jump Oceanside. They have one there.
Yeah,
Would you do a wind tunnel?
Ontario. They actually have like guys there who actually will help you.
How much is a wind tunnel?
$75 at Elsinore.
An hour or
No, it's 40, but it's 75 with like you got to rent.
40 minutes?
No, it's less than that. It's like 10, 15 minutes. It's really short
try
time
that.
there.
Get my
You
feet
got to
wet?
think once again though. You got to think about it. Like when
I'm
you're
gonna vlog
jumping.
that shit.
When you're jumping, you're only jumping you're in free fall for 45 seconds or so. So you got to remember that. Like you're not in free
Kinda
fall for a
long.
long time. That is. But if you're getting if you're getting 10 minutes in a wind tunnel, like that's exponentially X amount of time. So
It's like 4 jumps.
So how much is it for a
like $75.
wind tunnel?
It's like $75, but if you already have like
You have your license, it's
if
cheaper.
you get your USPA or whatever it is at your like 15th jump, you can go for cheaper because you're a member now.
Fuck, my girl clowns on me too. She did a fucking tandem jump,
Oh, really?
and I'm like, I refuse.
Did you go?
Do it, dude.
No, it was before we met.
You should do it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck all that.
Oh, now you got one upper.
I will legitimately pay for your tandem if you go.
I'll split.
Don't even look at me. I'm
I
not
gotta do
paying
the
for
wind
shit.
tunnel. I'm gonna try that wind tunnel.
I want to see the wind tunnel.
Does it help or no? Like, is it a waste of time?
It
Well,
helps
just get you prepared.
It
probably
helps. It helps for your movement. So for me, it's going to be big help because I'm like going for my license, so I really need to understand how to move. For you, it's just going to understand what it feels like to basically, in a sense, be not weightless, but just be in the air, floating up there.
Do you think they'll let us film there or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, stand on the outside of the tube. It's all clear.
God. It's a
do
great vlog episode.
That's gonna be a good episode.
You
I'm
can-
down.
If you shoot a guy, if you shoot the instructor cash, he'll put the GoPro on his helmet too. If you can get inside the
Fuck all that. I get it right from the outside. 4K.
Cheap
only-
man.
Fuck that GoPro
Fuck all
shit.
that
It's
shit.
only
Well,
like
because Ryan, I mean, I don't know if you saw that video. Ryan did a wind tunnel it was like a couple months ago, but he went out with a bunch of dudes and he was doing media work for this team. They were, I guess, like 2 or 3 guys were getting their license. They basically were jumping like 3-4 days in a row, just like every jump they can.
Oh, yeah,
So they were
yeah.
getting like they're getting their 25 jumps in like 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It
So like.
was, those Black Rifle Coffee guys.
Yeah, that's who it was. So he went out there because I think he has his license, and then he has some gear, and so they went to a wind tunnel to like practice a bunch of shit. So like he was at the wind tunnel for like half a day
raw.
doing all that shit.
that's raw.
So I like how we completely changed this. This is fun.
Well, you can carry an M&P while you're free falling if you want.
That's right.
You
That'd be
could.
fun.
Just take it with you.
You could. It's not a TSA. You don't go to the TSA to get on that fucking plane.
Yeah, that wind tunnel's good.
Fuck
We'll have to
TSA,
get
by
that
the way,
episode
while
going.
we're on that. Fuck TSA.
Anyways, we'll get back to the
Well,
M&P.
we are way off
yes.
topic now. I just wanted to give a quick update because I was really excited about it.
Oh, it's great.
Fuck.
But yeah, here we are.
It's raw.
It's great.
Back to MMP. So we are on MMPs today. Basically, everyone except one asshole at this table has learned the ways and rocks MMPs. If anyone wants to guess who that is,
Bum, bum, bum.
Blow it out your ass.
so Jay is actually the reason why I'm on the MMP2 because before Jay got his MMP version 1 back in the day, I had the MMP1 as well, and I absolutely hated it. And I basically swore
I
off-
hate this thing.
I swore off MMPs at that point. I thought they were absolute trash. I'm like, no, this is a trash ass gun. I don't fucking want to use it. And it could have been the actual trigger itself because I was rocking the standard fucking little banana trigger they had on it. But I was not a fan. So I resisted the MMP for a very, very long time. And then after watching a buddy of mine run an MMP like an absolute fucking maniac, and then Justin talking up MMP himself, I decided to jump on board, and I picked up one myself.
So what do you think so far?
It is my absolute favorite gun to shoot. And I personally believe, I think Phil and I had this discussion, but he wanted to keep it secret from you. I personally think that this gun is just as good as far as shooting, and with the upgraded trigger, and the long slide, it's just as flat of a shooter and just as fast of a shooter as a fucking staccato.
False. No
Nope.
chance.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, you can't really say that because you don't own a staccato.
But I've shot plenty of them.
Yeah, but it's different. Like I think it's like if you have a high round count with those kind of pistols, you could feel it. Like so, for instance, like I'm only saying this because now where we're at, whatever those dudes had like those fucking $7,000 or 2011s the last range day.
Yeah.
Like I shot those and I was like, this is not better. It's more expensive, but it's not better.
Yeah.
And out of all of those like $8,000 2011s, the one that I felt that did the best was the XC.
That XC is nice.
The XC is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like it made the staccato P feel like a hand cannon. And then I went, I don't know if you like, I did that for half the day and then I switched back to the M&P, the 5-inch, and then it just does not even feel close to the same.
But you're also running a different trigger than mine.
Yeah.
I think that's part of what I'm saying as well. Like this trigger, like it's such a crisp trigger, and it reminds me of the
Sure.
staccatos when I've shot it. Like it's the reset on it is absolutely gross. Like you just get the fuck after the reset on it. It has very little creep. I mean, it's a crisp pull.
Yeah,
I mean,
does
everything
have
about
no
it. It's
creep.
just so nice.
For me, it's just the weight. So like you could noticeably tell the difference of the weight, right? Like
Yeah, it
obviously
definitely has a weight difference.
It keeps it like the Staccato. I just feel the weight keeps it more flat, like straight on point. So when I like look at my dot is like, I don't know, right there. I feel like, I don't know. That makes sense.
I get what you're saying.
A lot of recoil bounce,
I
maybe?
get what you're saying. I guess for me is like, so a great example is when we were at that last range day with our buddy, and he put together that drill of, like, you know, get a magazine, there's a target, we're like 10, 15 yards out, and just shoot as many rounds as you can at the target and however many rounds you hit.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, Mike, this thing sounded like you when one of that videos you have of you behind your rifle and you're shooting it. And
Those are crazy.
dude, it just sounds like someone's ringing a bell the whole time. That's literally what it was sounding like the whole time.
Yeah.
It was just, I was just smacking the steel, and it was just because the dot would just come right back every single time, and I was pulling the trigger as fast as I could.
Yeah.
And it was just, I think I missed like 2 rounds out of a 22 round magazine. It was dumb. And it's just like this thing comes back to zero. So
No, it's
flat.
good.
Shoots so flat.
It's a great gun. I love
So
it.
that's the only reason why I brought that up, because like I definitely have not shot the Staccato as much as you have, but this, based off of all the other guns I've shot just in general and the guns that I own, I mean, I've never shot a gun as flat and as accurate as this fucking M&P.
Yeah, I
With
think a
this
lot
trigger.
has to do with the trigger too.
I 100%,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I think it's a great gun too.
What I told him, it was the Staccato without the weight. That's
Yeah,
what I said.
Yeah, it's probably.
I agree with him.
Like aluminum. I think if you shot like a Staccato or a 2011 for, I don't know, 3,000 rounds, and then you went to like a Glock or an M&P, you'd feel it and you'd see it, and then you'd just be like, okay, it's not drastic.
Yeah.
but it's like you could noticeably tell the difference.
Well, and the grip angle's the same on them, aren't they? They're both 18 degree grip
Yeah.
angles on them. So I think that
So
may
it
be why.
feels the same.
Yeah, so if they feel exactly the same, like I said, and you're right. It is a lighter gun because it just, you know, it's a polymer frame. Like
Sure.
you can't say that it's a heavy. The weight is the same, but I guess for me it's just it coming back. It just the way it cycles, how flat it shoots. I absolutely in love with this gun. Like this is the gun that I shoot for all classes I teach, all my training that I do. Any
It's your
competition
go-to.
I do. It's my go-to
So
gun.
why don't you just like sell the rest of them?
I don't really want to sell my guns.
Fucking sell them.
Because when shit hits the fan, it's gonna be worth more than gold.
Yep.
I just don't really want to sell my guns. I'm not a big fan of selling my guns. That's all.
Boo lie.
So
Like I sold a couple guns, and every single gun that I've sold 2.
miss them.
I'm bummed. I'm like, why?
Which ones did you sell?
I sold my sold 19, and I sold an AK an AK that I had, and both of them were guns that I never shot. I didn't do anything with, and both times I'm like, fuck, I wish I didn't sell that thing.
I miss my Scorpion every day.
I was like, I wish I didn't sell it.
Yeah.
So, but I do want to get another one of these because I want to have a secondary version, one that has a light on it, that it's a dedicated light to it, kind of like what you have with yours. One that has a dedicated light. So if I ever do night shoot, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me grab my nighttime version,
That's nice.
grab that out, and then run that thing because I don't like that. Anytime I want to run this at nighttime, I have to like find the light, put it on there, like, and you know, remember it, all this other bullshit. Like I have the lights with me. Like I might as well just dedicate them to a gun. So, but I want to do that. I want to get I'm gonna get another one. I don't think I'll get any of the smaller versions. Like maybe I would get the like the compact version for a carry, but I don't know.
Which one's that one?
Compact.
It's the MP2 compact. Yeah.
So the guns that I have here in front of me, I got the M&P 2.0 compact, got the M&P 1.0, I got the department standard issue here 2.0.
That's how this whole conversation started with these MPs. When you got issued that thing,
Yeah,
and like I think we're like, oh man, these things are actually pretty fucking sick.
Evil.
Like that's how this whole thing started with me. At least the 2.0s.
yeah, the 2.0s. I fucking
Yeah.
hate the 1.0.
Yeah, I can stand it.
Then I got the new hotness. This is the 2.0 with the flat face trigger, 5-inch with optic ready suppressor height sights.
All
and
factory.
optic ready. Yeah, it's good to go. All everything's 100% factory because that's what we have to do for our stupid department. But
Yes.
well, I guess actually, you could send your slides out to agency. That's the only one that's approved.
To cut it?
For right
Yeah,
now.
to cut it.
There's one more that's about to be approved.
So
It's a buddy of mine.
I can't imagine like a lot of people like there's like I said, I think like 90 8 or 99% of the department just doesn't give a fuck about shooting your gun.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, this is the 5-inch. It's cool. I like it. I carry it for when I'm lazy and I don't want to carry staccato, a little extra weight. Maybe we've got like double after double after double, and staccato starts.
You mean
to
this
get a
past
little,
week?
Yeah, just get a little heavy. So I'll switch to this thing, and it's super easy. It's nice. I like it. I don't know, but the flat face trigger is a lot nicer than the curved trigger than the banana one.
I think the curved trigger. I still think they need to get off of that curved trigger. They need to. This needs to be their standard trigger. I think that needs to be their standard. Like all of their MMPs come with that trigger.
I think if they came out with the all metal 5-inch one, I'd probably grab it just to grab it. I know they got that competitor one out, but I picked that one up at SHOT Show when we were there, and it's just like it felt like the same thing.
Yeah.
It felt
the weight difference is I think it was like an extra like couple grams or some shit like that. It wasn't very much because it's aluminum. It's aluminum frame, so it's not that much heavier than plastic.
If they made it all steel, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like all steel M&P 5-inch, no slide cuts, no wazoo shit. Just a regular, 5-inch suppressor heights, optic ready. That would probably go pretty far because probably most departments are probably M&P or Glock.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I would say that.
That's probably about it.
But after the video I showed you earlier about me doing the fanny pack work.
45.
Yeah. So, dude, shooting. As soon as because I haven't shot any of my Glocks like on a training aspect in months since I picked this thing up, and running that 45, I mean, and it's not an upgraded trigger, but there's trigger work. There's work done to the trigger, and I used to think that was a really nice, crisp trigger, real nice. No
longer.
I fucking hate that. I like touching like this thing sucks, dude. Like I start pulling on the trigger, and like I feel like I'm pulling on a double action handgun. Like fucking hey, dude. Like, it's just I can't do it. I'm like,
So
why
pound
do I
for
want-
pound, what's your opinion on Glock versus M&P
MMP.
all day?
MMP, dude.
And how long were you running Glocks for?
I've been running a Glock since 2012.
Yeah. So
I own
years.
Years.
Tens of
Almost-
thousands of rounds.
So almost 10 years on a
Fucking-
Glock.
Yes, almost 10 years on a Glock. Like I said, I tried the MP one.
I hated it.
Hated it. Didn't.
My problem with the 1.0 is probably maybe the same years. It's like it would always jam, malfunction.
Yep.
The mags were fucked.
Yep.
It would never lock back. It was just
and when it did lock back, trying to use your slide catch to drop
yeah.
the thing
For me,
was absolutely
lefty,
fucking
okay,
trash.
yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's and I also have the Apex trigger in this too. I didn't like it. I probably haven't shot this gun in 10 years.
I've never seen you shoot.
Damn.
Yeah, I gave this thing up. This thing's a pile of shit.
Yeah. So like I was completely off, and it's like I was like, there's Glock's where it's at. Like it just fucking runs, this and that, blah blah blah. Like I was the biggest Glock guy. And then after another thing, I'm like, why? Like the only reason why I'm still carry a Glock is because that's what's on my license, and as far as like LA is concerned, I have to
Carry what's on your
I have to carry what's on the permit, and I can't update it for 2 years.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
So that's just how they operate. So
Phil claims he's got a license too, but nobody's seen it. It's
I have a
crazy.
license.
It's crazy.
I have a fucking license.
Where's
Crazy.
it at?
I have a fucking. I have a CCW.
Where's the license? Where's the card?
It's in the fucking mail.
Oh, so you don't have it yet. Okay.
I have a license.
Okay. I guess it's different in Orange County. He can carry
I'm
whatever
a
he wants.
registered concealed weapons permit holder in the state of California.
But he's got an actual card. Where's yours?
It's in the fucking mail. I just told
So you don't
that.
have one right now?
I'll update you. I'll raise you from Utah, dude.
Send you a fucking
He's got
picture.
two.
I have PA coming.
You don't have nothing.
I filed yesterday.
PA coming, dude. I gotta get my Arizona one.
$20.
So are you
I'll go
carrying
with you.
all 40?
44
Don't care my
million
45.
states?
44
Yeah, exactly.
states.
What states can't you carry in?
New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire,
Hawaii.
Alaska. Alaska is permitless.
Yeah.
Aren't you like a Hawaiian resident?
Well, I'm not a resident. I'm considered a local boy because I was born there. So
So can't you get like a?
I probably could if I really wanted to try, but I'm never there, so I don't care.
If you get Arizona gives you Nevada, which is hard to get.
I have Nevada through Utah.
Yeah.
So which ones can't you carry? Sorry, totally blacked out.
New Hampshire, New Jersey.
Most of the
York.
northeast
Yeah,
states.
Maine has a weird rule.
Utah, I can't with my Utah permit. I can't carry in Oregon, but I can carry in Washington. When I get my Arizona one, I'll
So
be able to
dumb.
carry in Oregon.
Oregon does a non-residence, just like
What about
Arizona.
the Constitution?
Hey, Second Amendment says I carry everywhere.
Well, the
right.
crazy thing about this, California is only reciprocated in 18 states, but 16 of them,
15.
15.
yeah,
of
probably
those-
because everyone hates California.
But 15 of those.
I mean, I hate California. I fucking live here.
But 15 of those don't matter because those states allow you to carry if you're 21 and not a felon.
Chris, where can you carry at?
Everywhere.
50
That's
states,
right,
baby.
brother. All 50 states, dude. That's right, dude. Yeah, dude.
I think we should do an episode on CCW and that because I think that's ridiculous right there.
Why is that ridiculous?
That's ridiculous.
We're peace officers. You're
Serve
talking
and
about.
protect, baby.
We're American citizens. We should be able to do everything you should be.
Hey, you're preaching, dude. We're not
we're preaching
lawmakers, dude.
required.
We're,
like that actually
Yeah,
get really, I
we're
actually,
law enforcement, not lawmakers.
I actually get really fucking fired up about that.
We know you
That
do.
shit
You guys get fired up. Get
I really
fired up.
miss.
Here
I
we
really
go.
miss the fired up Phil
That
days.
shit pisses me off.
I have a video of you.
Hey, Gavin Newsom's your guy. You better talk
God.
to him.
I think cops should have less rights.
Why?
It's because you should be held to a higher standard,
They are.
We are held to a higher standard.
an even higher one.
I gotta drive 10 miles under the speed limit. What the
I
fuck you
think
talking
you
about?
should have body cams in your
You should,
bedroom.
you should tell Chris that, dude.
I want to see what Chris is getting into after work.
That's his business.
It should be live.
Traffic
It should be
accidents.
live streamed.
traffic accident.
It should be live streamed.
Hey, you hear that, Chris? 10 miles under the speed limit, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Hear that, Chris?
I follow all the law.
No, it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. People who say that though, like,
Hey, look, there's
not-
Chris. There's gone.
Not satirely, it's funny. I don't think there's any cops that would disagree with that. If someone were to say that without satire, I think
Say what?
I don't know. It's, anyways, going back to what
I don't know
we're
what you
talking about. But yeah, I'm a like at the moment I can get. Like I said, I'm probably gonna pick up the compact. The moment I can put this and the compact on my,
Yeah.
I'm switching over.
I think that's the reason why I'm a pretty lazy carry. Like I don't really carry very often. Probably because I don't have an optic on this. Mm-hmm. So this is the non-optic one. They hadn't even come out with it yet.
Yeah.
Like optic ready wasn't even a fucking thing when I bought this.
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably sell this one and get an optic one.
Why don't you just get one of the department approved guys? Because
I have to send this to agency. That'll take 7-8 months to fucking
okay,
send
but
this thing back.
our buddy who's in
If it gets approved, sure.
I'm pretty sure he will get approved.
If it gets approved,
Because
yeah,
he deals with this on a regular. Like this is part of the things that he does. If he doesn't get approved, I'd be surprised. Let me put it that way.
I mean, yeah,
But-
if it gets approved, sure. But I mean, fuck, it's going to take another 6-7 months for it to get approved, at least.
Well, maybe
Maybe, it could be years. Who knows?
it could be approved next month.
Could be never.
Could be approved next month.
Never.
But the way
Maybe I'll just sell this to Phil. Phil fucking.
yeah, right. I'll buy it from you.
All right, you can take it. Actually, that would probably work out. Then you could get an optic and you can carry whatever you want.
Yeah, but see, for me, the reason why I'm a big fan of like not staying away from the optic ready and getting a direct slide cut is because it's one less piece that's going to fail or could fail on your
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
You're adding
Fits.
another piece to it.
Tailor made.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made
Tailor-made
specifically
golf
for it.
clubs.
Like,
Tailor-made, yeah.
I never thought of that.
yeah. So you don't want like why set up another fail point?
Also, I just want to get a flat trigger too. I don't want this trigger anymore.
That makes sense.
I want the
Once
flat
again, but
face
if I buy,
trigger,
and if I
optic
buy it,
ready.
I'd be swapping out to Apex anyway. So
Yeah, if I could do that, it'd be apex trigger, fucking cut, the whole deal.
Does your conceal have to follow department as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even personal? No shit.
So we have to have like our department issued rounds in the gun too,
Oh,
technically
shit.
too.
What do you guys run, G2s or?
What is it? Like HST,
The federal HST.
yeah,
124.
federal HST. Yeah, it's supposed to we're supposed to have that.
baby.
Supposed to have that, but
Those shit's never gonna break up, dude. It's gonna bounce around the room.
140.
I'm a firm believer in full metal jacket and everything I do. You know, just in case.
Oh, where'd you get that idea from, dude?
You never know, dude. He might be behind some concrete.
Hey, what if he's behind a car, dude, and you got to just shoot through the car? What if he's in a crowd of people, shoot through the people
Yeah,
to get to him?
yeah.
Right?
Just got to go through all those people just to get to the fucking
Never know.
guy.
You never know.
But anyways, going back to the gun. So what I've carried this M&P 2.0 for. Actually, I think I was issued this since
you-
I've been on the sheriff's department.
Yeah,
I haven't had the 1.0 like Chris has. Chris lives and dies by the 1.0. I've had this 2.0. I don't like it very much. I'm not gonna blame the gun. It's obviously the shooters, you know, missing and things like that. But yeah,
Do you? I mean, what do you use the small grips on all yours?
I do.
That's the other thing I like about the. I mean, I know that the the Gen 5 Glocks have started doing as well, but I don't think they do it as well as the MMPs. I think the MMPs did a really good job on
The grips.
on their back straps and all that shit. I think they do a way better job on them.
And the reason why I only do small grips on mine is because I like the feel of like a 1911 style.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I like it straight to the point.
I ran the medium on this for a little bit, and it fit my hand just fine. But I definitely feel like running the small grip it just feels better. It just you're have more contact into the gun. Everything just works.
Yeah,
So
100%.
like, and I run for mine, because this is like my quote unquote competition gun as of right now. I'm running the Sig Romeo 3 XL, so it's just this massive fucking window.
Yeah.
Which absolutely love it. I don't know the how well it'll actually work. Like if I dropped it, or because I like once again we've gone over like my My Delta Point, I think, is beat to shit. Works fucking
kicking.
beautiful. But I don't know what this is. But as far as like the dot's concerned, like I just picked the gun up, like, oh, there's a fucking dot. Like it doesn't even have to be on it. I'm already looking at the dot. It's in the bottom right corner right now, but like that's how fucking it's just such a massive window. So like that's what I like about
His little car cover he's got for that thing. A little car
You
cover.
gotta keep it protected.
Crispy, dude.
So what do you think, Dad? I mean, you've been running the M&P for, I don't know, since forever.
Yeah, since forever. 5
You have the 1.0.
Yeah.
Neglected to pick 2.0 yet.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Just being lazy, honestly.
Stop.
You know me, dude.
Stop.
Don't want to go down to.
It's about 5 miles away from your house. Go pick up a new gun.
Yeah, I need to. No, just pure laziness, honestly. I need to pick up the 2.0.
Probably buy that one back.
This lazy shit that I keep hearing from you is pissing me off.
thing is,
Like that's like your favorite reason. That's your excuse for everything. Hey, dude, why haven't you done this? Ah, just getting lazy.
Yeah.
Why haven't
At
we-
least he's honest about it.
Why haven't you
Yeah,
come up to the
I'm
gym?
telling the
I'm
truth,
just being-
dude.
yeah, but fucking, how about we change the pattern here, dude?
He likes the pattern though. It's
Change the
worked for
pattern.
him.
it's easy.
It's not easy. God, I hate you.
But then he sends me like all these fucking hardcore entrepreneur fucking
Yeah, dude.
laziness, like awesome fucking quotes. It's like, get off your ass. Do all
You
this.
watch his stories. It's all about like fucking all fucking all sorts of like gung ho, fight forward, do all this and that, and it's like this guy's just.
Maybe he likes the 1.0. You haven't even heard him out, dude. Maybe he likes the 1.0.
Do you like the 1.0?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Just trying to help you out, dude. Just
I mean,
Christ.
I'm in the process of getting another gun. It's just.
Have you seen if you could buy it back or?
I heard it's kind of a pain in the ass. This one dude on the department told me it was a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna buy it back. Why don't you sell it private party?
No, you can't.
No.
It's department issued.
Oh, the
Department, I can't buy it
but
back.
you're trying to buy it back because maybe it has nostalgia to it. Maybe he got in a shooting, he wants to keep it. Who knows?
No, I don't want that shit.
Been through him.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get the other gun, and then I got to go through the whole process of that. I don't want to waste money on anything else. So.
We got the fucking tan one right there. Why don't you use that one?
Is that 2.0?
I need a holster. I just got to buy the holster.
Is that 2.0?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're asking for.
Well, I bought a holster and it broke. It was the wrong one.
Oh my god. He showed up to work this one time. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I bought the wrong fucking holster.
I was like, what is that? He's like, I'm going
What size is it?
I'm going to work with it.
5
It's
Yeah,
5
it's a
inch?
5-inch. Right-handed, optic ready.
Are you sticking
Actually,
with
not
that
optic
one?
ready?
this time. Yeah.
Actually, you can.
Okay.
I would send that in the agency.
I will get you. I will get you a holster.
But if I send that in the agency, how long would?
Yeah,
Don't send it
Yeah.
into agency. Fuck agency.
He's got no other options.
He does.
Not at the time.
I do have another option.
You have another.
Not yet. It's not approved.
He may be. We don't even. We haven't talked to him in fucking over a month about it. Like he may be approved already.
All right, think about it this way though.
Okay, I'm
if
thinking.
I buy the other gun,
you
the
scheming
staccato,
over here?
if I buy the staccato, it's going to take time to like qualify and all
You
that
look like
shit
a
out there,
fucking
right?
villain on fucking
But with that,
Incredibles, dude.
who
Chill
knows?
out.
It could be done like you said, month, 2 month, whatever.
Yeah.
I might do that.
What? Yeah.
I might do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean, you might as well.
Dude, I mean, he did my slide cut, and I mean, he fucking.
How long did it take?
I got it back within 3 days.
3.
It's fast.
Yeah.
Ain't
His
gonna be-
turnaround time is solid, dude.
He could cut that 509T out.
Yes. He can do it
I have
all.
to do
Where's
that
your 509T?
in the safe.
Folks, anyone
what?
who's
What's it
looking,
on?
anyone who's looking for any
34?
kind of cuts,
That piece of
stipple work,
shit.
any kind of shit, look up Dual Hammer. All right, does phenomenal work. That's my recommendation.
We should get him to
for-
sponsor the channel now that we just shouted him out.
Yeah, I think
Dun, dun, dun.
he's
Chris should probably get a free cut on that one.
all right.
Dual hammer.
He
dude.
Dual Hammer takes care of
50%
you.
off.
Has fucking phenomenal work. Fucking turnaround time is awesome. Check him out. Look at him. Look him up. That's my recommendation for.
Throw his
for
link
slide
in the
cuts. That's what.
description.
Yeah, I'll
Throw his
throw the
link
link in the description. That's who I get all my slide cuts done by. He does great work. He's been doing it for a few years now.
Yeah, I think that gun paired with the turbo light. I mean, you can't
You can't beat it.
beat it. I mean, besides
The trigger.
maybe the trigger, you get a flat face, but that thing's broken in with fucking 1,000 rounds, probably. So once you get these little banana clip fucking triggers broken in, they're like
They're okay.
they're probably less than our department policy allows. But actually, yeah.
So Phil, you're up next. When are you gonna fucking jump ship, dude?
I don't know. We'll see what this 43X does for me.
We will see. You can still carry a 43X and have an MVP.
I'm saying if I fall, I'm a guy that like if I find something and slate it towards like a job, unless something comes out that just reinvents the fucking wheel.
This did.
Well, then I will say this.
You sound like me. You sound like me
you're
like
right.
2 years ago.
No, you're right. You're right about that gun because the first time
I'm
I
willing
shot
to say
it,
I was wrong.
the two things.
I'm not saying you were.
There's a couple things that
Told
are
you you were.
there's a couple things that are similar for me personally between the staccato and that gun, and that's both of them. I wasn't ready for the trigger. I threw both with that and your staccato.
You weren't ready for the trigger.
I just wasn't. I've never shot guns that nice before, handguns that nice that are either modified nicer or factory nice. So I threw my first round with that and the staccato.
Okay.
Because the trigger just was like bam.
So,
I was like, oh
so
shit.
That limits you from buying
No, I'm saying like I think that's fucking awesome. I was just making an example.
Okay.
I've definitely had a taste of what's to come.
So you should
I just
get one
not
then.
there. Why?
What do you
Well,
mean you're
I
not
kind
there?
of told
My
him like
money's
in
not
between, I was like,
there.
hey, if you're gonna spend at the end of the day, he's gonna spend what, 1,500?
So all in on mine, I'm with the optic cut, trigger, gun, holster, extra mags. I think.
Forget the holster. Don't add the holster. Just the gun.
Just the gun. So let me do a quick calculation. Am I including magazines or no?
Yeah, we'll include magazines.
Okay. I'm in about $1,800.
1,800. 18, 19, 2,000. I don't know what the fucking math. Another $500-600. He's at a
About
staccato.
6. Yeah.
Once he gets in, once you get approved and you got the badge, you're looking at $2,300 for staccato with 6 mags.
6 mags.
With 6 mags.
Oh shit, the 20 round mags.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So that's why I was telling him, I was like, well, if you already got the gun, I mean,
He's not going in, dude.
no, he's almost there.
He's not going in.
Well, what's this fucking guy calls me? I'm like, nah, don't fucking hire this guy. Not a chance.
This guy's not going anywhere.
We got to put that on the fucking.
Yes, we do. Because you know why? Because I still say you need to stick with the EP work, dude. You make way more money and you don't get bullshit beat down like these guys do.
Folks,
It's his dream, dude. It's
This
his
is a
dream.
fucking horrible.
He
Don't
wants a
give it
terrible
to
dream.
He wants to
has
take
bad
reports.
dreams. It's a fucking nightmare.
He
It's
wants
not
to
a
take
dream.
reports, dude. Hey, this is once your dream, and I talked you out of
Yeah,
off
and
the
I
lid.
fucking and so how about you talk him
You'd
out?
be happy that.
I'm so glad I didn't go.
folks, as you
I'm
can
so glad.
as
yeah,
you
but
can
this is
see,
his dream.
The M&P 2.0 is a very sophisticated, well put together purchase, and it sounds like if you don't have one,
his
you
dream.
need to get one.
It's his dream.
I think that we're all agreeing on that panel wide. I think that the MP 2.0 is the future for now.
Well, you wanted to buy a 2.0.
Yeah,
And what happened?
it's just money wasn't lined up at that time.
Just backed out. Just backed out.
That particular slot of time, and then it was like not happening because I didn't. It was my fault, and then it was like Shockwave. Boom, bought the Shockwave. And this was like, okay, 43X came up. Rich already had it for me because I wanted it because I loved
Good old
yours.
Dick, dude.
Old
Dude.
Dick Lawson.
Old Dick Lawson.
But
Does Dick
40
watch
he
any of
got
our
that.
fucking episodes?
If he does, he
says
was
he does.
pissed at the
But
last
I don't
one.
live in PA, so I can't audit that he does.
He was pissed at the last one because
Tell him to throw a comment up, dude. If he's actually watching, tell
Dick,
Dick
I don't
if
think he
you're-
has a
comment.
YouTube
Dick,
account.
if you're watching this, throw a comment up. Let
I
us
don't know
know how
that he
much
has
you
a-
hate
Well,
us.
Dick Law.
All right?
make him one.
That's a fucking. That's a hard ass name,
Dick
dude. Dick
Law, dude.
Law.
He-
Dick
I
Law.
agree, but he disagrees. He hates
Well,
that
you know
name.
what, Dick, you let us know.
What's
in
your
the
middle
comments,
name?
All right,
What?
What's your middle name?
Dick.
Michael?
Oh, damn it.
Gross.
I was supposed to be Reno Michael Lawson, and it was supposed to be Wyatt and Reno, and they're gonna go for a third, but my mom fucking tripped out. But my mom was so fucked up from the C-section that my dad wrote Wyatt in on the fucking birth ticket at Long Beach Memorial, and it stuck. So I got the shit end of the stick. I got named after my alcoholic uncle, and he got fucking Wyatt Earp as his fucking namesake.
That's awesome. Well,
So I'm gonna name my first son.
it would have been cool if your middle name was Richard. You've been Dick Law too.
I would have like.
Oh, dude,
Dick
that
Law,
would have been
dude.
your fucking name.
Oh, dude, I would have
From here
told
on
that
out,
every,
yeah.
every gangster on the street. Hey, you seen fucking Deputy Dick Law?
Dick, dude.
Dick Law.
I got my accident. They changed the unit name, the 799, before they switched to the 431st to the
Dude,
Law Dogs.
we'd be able to call you DDL, Deputy Dick Law.
That'd be sick.
DDL. baby.
Deputy Dick.
Deputy Dick. Dude.
Deputy Dick.
You see Deputy Dick around here?
Dick.
Deputy Dick.
Still nicer than Rubio.
What?
Huh?
Anyways, so going back to the M&P, think we could agree better than Glock.
Way better than Glock. I'm upset that I waited this long. I really am because you told me about it literally 2 years ago, and I was like, no, fuck this, like Glock this, Glock that, Glock's where to go. And here's the thing: I still love my Glock. I love my Glock 43. I think the Glock 45 is a really nice gun. The trigger on it though is absolute trash compared to this. The angle on it is different. Although I have people say that the angle's the same. I won't sell any of my Glocks, but if I'm going to a competition, like I'm not bringing a Glock. I'm bringing this M&P, and if I'm not bringing M&P, I fucking better own a 2011 by then to fucking run that.
There we go. Now we're
That's
talking.
it. That's where I stand with it because it doesn't make any fucking sense to not. This gun fucking outperforms, dude.
Yeah, it's a solid
phenomenal gun.
It's a pretty solid gun. What do you think about carrying it every day? I mean, you've carried it for.
Well, I can't speak to the weight, but it feels good, dude. Nice light. I mean, you could speak to like the staccato versus that. Like, we talking about weight wise or just?
Yeah, the whole feel wise.
No, I think it's good, dude. Yeah, I mean, I carried that or this one right here for a month before that shit broke. The wrong fucking holster, and I loved it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
You didn't tell me the holster.
We kinda forgot about the
holster, dude.
it fucking. I got out of the car. You know, I'm fucking 300 pounds, dude, and I was in a Crown Vic, and it sheared off like whatever the little screw is on the side. It just.
Can you grab this guy?
Kill that dog, dude. So the Safari Land, it was a Safari Land.
Safari Land. So he shows up. I'm gonna tell a story. So he shows up, right? Juice as fuck. He's got this 5-inch tan gun. I've been telling him, like, dude, why don't you carry this thing? He shows up with like, I don't know what kind of fucking holster this was.
Level
Safari
0,
Land
dude. level
fucking 1 holster. Did it have ALS on it?
No.
It was a level, like pretty much 0, probably like a -1. I was like, dude, you can't
It
fucking.
was literally falling. No.
It had no hood on it, had nothing. I was like, hey, our department policy, it's like level 2 at least. Fuck all that, dude. 10-8, dude. Going
10-8.
Going to work with this gun. I was like, you probably shouldn't, but whatever. Fucking it lasted 2 days. And he gets out and he's like, dude, this thing's broken. What happened? Like, didn't it fall out or something like that? Or it started flopping around when we were running?
Yeah, when we were fucking running, and I felt it jumping out of the fucking. I was like, oh no! Dude, I had to fucking, like, dude, it was horrible.
He comes to me after we chased this guy. He's like, dude, I think my gun was coming in out of my holster. It's like, yeah, it's broken, dude. Look at this thing.
All right, I'm gonna order you one. I'm gonna get you a fucking proper holster, level 3, fucking M&P holster.
Yeah, level 3. Level 3.
If, yeah, level
He'll do
3,
level 3.
I'll
He'll be
carry
good.
It's gonna
Dude,
take.
that
It's the only downside to it. It's gonna take like 2 to 3 weeks to fucking show up. It just takes a while. Like fucking, he asked for one, and it literally was like a month later, and I finally.
No, it was substantially like a year.
It was not a year.
Yeah,
That's
it was. I swear to God, it was a year.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to
I
God.
will find the text messages. It
I
was
swear
not
to
a
God,
year.
it was a year. Dude,
Not a year.
Dude, it was a year.
Not a year. Not a year.
Because I told you to get order the holster before I even had the gun.
Yeah, and you recently bought that gun.
It's actually been a long time.
It hasn't been.
It's been a long time. Anyways, your guy at SHOT Show or whatever hooked it up pretty good.
Peter?
Safari
Yeah.
Land. Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Yeah,
I told him that the Safari Land, whatever that thing that goes up and down, you know what the name of that thing is?
No, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The little riser.
Yeah.
the drop leg riser.
I told him, I was like, hey, to be honest with you, this thing is an absolute piece of shit. He's like, oh, what, really? I'm like, yeah, it broke on me probably like 5 months. Remember that one time we were out there and I was like, the thing broke on me. The whole holster broke, everything. I was like, I'm out there with screwdrivers and everything trying to put it together.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it broke on me in the middle of my shift. He's like, oh shit, let me get you a new one. I was like, please don't.
Please
No.
don't.
I was like, I'll just take a low ride if you wouldn't mind. He just gave me a standard low ride. So I was like,
He's
cool.
a good dude. We got a lot of good stuff coming up with him as well. Hoping we can do something with him very soon.
Yeah, no, he's solid guy, solid company.
Yeah,
They're pretty nice.
Safari Land, as far as outside the waistband holsters, Safari Land is. I still think they are the top. They're the top.
I do want to try the Blackhawk one though for the staccato.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the only thing that is, as of right now, that they're lacking on is they're not coming out fast enough with their staccato holster.
Well, that's what I asked. And I was like, do you guys have a plan to do like a 7,000 series for the staccato? No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it's weird. Like their staccato holster is different than, regular M&P or Glock holster. The
Yeah.
staccato rides a little bit higher in the holster with light. So it kind of, the manipulation on defeating the hood and the ALS is a little bit higher and it throws off everything completely. So it's not as fast as like if you were to do a Glock or a M&P. So I asked him about that and he was like, nah, we get fucking $1 billion sales with everything else.
Yeah, he kissed my ass.
He
We're
told,
being
well, I mean, he
non-company.
told me. I think it was the XC the XC itself. He's like, they have he showed me the prototype. He's like, here's a prototype. Like it is coming out. We just they haven't released it yet. But it's like they're just taking their sweet ass time.
The XC, like technically a lot of departments have it for their duty gun too.
Yeah.
Which, I know Long Beach does. I seen one of our buddies rocks with XC on duty. And Jesus Christ.
He's had the nicest gun on duty since he's been a police officer.
Yeah.
You talking about AD or what?
Yeah.
AD.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that gun's nice.
He's
They-
always
they have no
been
plan.
Gucci. He's always been Gucci though. His training sucks, but his
Yao
Gucci-
Ming
she's always-
himself.
If I could carry the XC on duty, I would. I mean,
They
It's a sick ass
let
gun,
you?
dude.
They
Yeah.
don't let you.
It's a sick
that
gun.
one Eric has, it's fucking disgusting.
Gross.
That thing's
Gross.
awesome. I
He's
love that
fucking
gun.
sick, by the way.
Eric's good
Me
dude.
and Jay
He's a nice guy.
Very good.
But his fucking XC is awesome.
His MCX is
His
fucking awesome.
how'd you like his that compound?
Yeah, it was cool.
cool,
Yeah,
huh?
it's very interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, just cool area, fun. How's the food?
Good. Food was great. He's cool. Everyone's cool. Everyone's super nice, friendly.
Smoked cigars, hanging out soon. Yeah, you missed out on that one too. Because you didn't go down there, did you?
Alex had to go home. He has 3 children, and he was getting yelled at,
on
and
the
I
kids.
just couldn't hear it
Messed
anymore.
up, dude.
In fact, the shoot house, he,
Compound's a cool place to go.
I want to
That was
go.
cool. Maybe next time.
Yeah, I definitely want to
We'll
go.
make some time to go out there.
But other than that, I think we're pretty much wrapping up here on the MVPs, unless you guys got anything to add.
No, soon.
Are you going to get one or you're not?
I'm going to get one.
Yeah. I
When?
think so.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Well, I got some big stuff coming up career-wise, and then also
If it's not EP work, I don't want to hear it.
The 509. He's
It
going to buy the
is.
509.
It is that, and then also getting fucking enlisted into the conscription of California as well. I'm buying.
Horrible
I'm
move.
spending.
They should probably do the
Well,
reserves.
let me fucking figure it out.
Reserves
then.
would be chill.
Let me fucking figure
Reserve,
it
yeah,
out.
reserves are dope.
Reserves would be chill. I would have done the reserves.
Reserves are dope.
But
Can't wait to cash in my fucking reserve paperwork. Psh, I'm out of here.
This is gonna be a big
Fucking
year for
cry that day.
guns and gear for me. I think I'm gonna be able to finally lock in like my own like. I have something for
You know what you need to lock in?
Two.
Training.
twos. Yeah,
Aren't you guys doing so upcoming courses? Anything? Shotgun?
Shotgun.
When's that?
The 18th, right?
March 18th, yeah.
Oh, I'll be gone. So someone's gonna have to film that. Are you guys both gonna take it, or
I'll go up there.
Are you taking it, or you're not taking it?
I don't. I only have a Winchester pre-band.
I'm literally going to have 3 shotguns at that point in time.
Yeah, then how much do I owe you for it?
Till we get maybe one of our buddies, Alex, to film it, or Wyatt,
Alex will film
to get on the camera and just get
I
some.
think Alex is that a weekend?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's Friday, Saturday, Sunday off now. I think.
Yeah,
I
we get.
just recently got some new days off, so fuck yeah. Thanks a lot, fucking department.
That's a pretty good schedule.
little TNA.
Kind of jealous about the schedule, to be honest. If we already hadn't had that schedule for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming up already?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. He's a weekend guy now. He's weekends off now. He's got that kind of juice.
You'll be up there for a couple weeks. Well, you're going to be gone.
Nah, fuck all that.
So,
All right.
how long is that scheduled for? At least for
Him?
you. Well, no, for you when it switches.
Oh,
over.
just 2 months.
Starts in March.
Him, it's indefinitely, yeah.
So March and April.
Damn, man.
Hopefully you'll be back. You'll be back mid March. You said, right?
Yeah, so try and get a competition in. I'll probably shoot. We could shoot this one, right, for competition?
Yeah. That's
Duty carry?
yep.
All right. Might try and do a competition with this.
Yeah, do
That's fucking gay though. You got a nice ass trigger, dude. I gotta use a stock trigger. It's bullshit.
keep
These fucking stages don't make any sense.
Well, see, here's the thing. The trigger really doesn't mean too much in those stages. In the stages, they don't. The only thing that the trigger's going to do in that stage is if you're, your follow-up shot, because you're only doing 2 rounds per target. So you're just like pop, 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 pop. Like, it's super simple stuff. So the only time you're doing that is if you're like the trigger's really going to be something like.
I think they need to update their classes. I honestly do. They should have like carry optic. They should probably do carry guns, concealed, like compact and lower. I think would be.
But I can seal that.
I know that's what I'm saying, but I'm saying like they should have different classes. Like, yeah, I could conceal a fucking RPG if I wanted to. But I'm not gonna fucking use it.
Show me.
You know, it's like I could carry. You can conceal an AR, right?
I don't know.
I get what you're saying, but it carry optics. I don't know. I don't know how it's considered, but all I know is for carry optics, you're limited on the length of your magazines. You're limited on
The width.
You can't have a like a magazine flare on it. Like there are rules like they're actually in place
Sure.
for it, like that you have to be that are pretty strict on. So it's pretty strict about it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so you're competing in a carry optic division, right? It's just like, fuck, your gun's pretty Gucci. Like they should have like this is stock carry,
That's production.
production, whatever. Like production, can you have a red dot?
No,
Well,
it has to come from the
production. You can have a red dot.
What's that?
Production, you can have a red dot now because it's all optic ready, right? Or
No,
MOS
because
for Glock.
it doesn't come. It doesn't come.
Sig.
What
Sig,
about-
Sig?
Sig
sells
comes with
them.
a Glock
Sig
or-
comes
or
with
a
their
red dot or-
RMR on it now.
Well, I think
They
I think
probably-
these guys comes with like, don't they have like a Crimson Trace one or
Oh,
something?
you
They
saying?
still. I
can't be
think. I
swapped out.
still don't think it's. From my understanding, I could be wrong. And they're probably, if anyone watches this and they're like fucking huge in the USPSA, they're probably screaming at the fucking computer right now.
Bang your keyboard.
Yeah, they're just breaking their keyboard over their fucking heads right now.
Idiots.
I'm pretty sure production though it's basically it comes like
Factory.
this is a production gun, so this is how you shoot it, right? And then you have your open class, that's where all like the crazy fucking like it's just you do whatever the fuck you want to your gun, and that's when you have like the super crazy race guns. You have your carry optic stuff where you can't have your well flares. You have to your magazine has to be within a certain amount. Like all these little pieces like that have to go in things. So like yeah, it is like quote unquote a Gucci gun, but like the only thing the trigger's really doing for me in these competitions is when I'm doing a long range shot, there's very little slack. So when I take up the get to the final wall on this bad boy, like there's no movement, and it's a nice crisp hit. So there's no movement in that gun when I pull the trigger. So like that's really the only thing that comes big deal with this one. And then like for me, that's part of the reason why I put this massive optic on there, because I just have so much room and so much optic to look through.
Yeah.
So like that's really it for me. But I mean, you're gonna realize when you get there, dude, like I see myself as a pretty decent shooter. Like I show up to these fucking matches, I feel like fucking garbage.
Oh, I'm not doubting
These guys
that.
are fucking
monsters. I'm not showing up and fucking Jerry Mitchell like all of a sudden.
These guys are monsters.
I just think they should maybe readjust their classes a little bit. But I mean,
they
Comes
have
with the times.
been updating them. Carry optics is a newer class.
all right, maybe I don't want to be in an open class with the staccato.
Yeah,
That's
just
all
don't
I'm
be an
saying.
open
I don't want to be in an open class.
Yeah, well, it's the thing. If you run a staccato, you have to be open.
Yeah, I don't want to be open class.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm trying to get smoked. I'm just trying to do average work.
Well, it's the thing.
Why don't you go, motherfucker? You got weekends off now.
A level one.
you go, motherfucker?
Even on an open class, like on a level one, you're still like competing. Like you're not competing against these fucking high class shooters. Like there are high class shooters that show up to the level one matches that I go to, but like you still have your overall ranking, and then you have your class ranking. So like, I think you would be fine if you ran it, but I still think if you ran this, like, I think you'll do just as well.
Yeah, I'm just competing against myself at that point. But
Yeah.
I have a staccato. I want to use it, but I don't want to be an open class.
So grandmasters don't go to these kind of like
They do.
They do.
They do. But they're like,
Grandmaster.
they show like the last one I went to, like I got fucking smoked, and like it was kind of bullshit too, because like I got my actual hits were like, if you took away time and you just like, oh, like this person hit, like all my hits were basically the same as far as how many hits I like, A's, C's, D's, misses, all this stuff. Like everything was basically the same as all the high end shooters. These guys can just fucking burn it down. Like I'd run a stage in like 14 seconds. These guys would run it down in like 9 seconds, and they would just absolutely burn it. Like, and they
Sweaty.
They know how to
Fucking
move.
sweaty.
They just know how to move. They know how to calculate shit. Like, everything was just fucking on top of so one of the things I'm doing as well is like with our other buddy Crispy. Like I'm working with him. We're gonna start doing some training together on a lot of different.
Take Chris with you. He's got weekends off now.
Like I said, I'm doing this.
Be fucking.
You should come out with me, dude.
Be fucking Mike Glover
Just come
shooter
out.
at the end of this, dude.
Just come the fuck out and like do some competition shooting, because all it's gonna do, like, it's gonna really
dude.
get you into like wanting to train,
I'll film it.
dude. It's gonna want, like, that's all you're gonna want to do. You're like, dude, this is fucking.
When's the next one?
The next one that we're doing, I think, is this weekend.
Fuck all that. You should go.
Well, next
That was me. Relax.
Huh?
next week. They still have.
A couple weeks.
Uh,
All right, well,
yeah,
we'll
it's this
figure it
weekend.
out.
This weekend is the next one. I think it's the 25th or maybe it's 26th. Yeah, 26th. I think it is.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. You should go though. You should come out, fucking do one. I think you'd really like it. They're fun as hell.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You just get to meet like cool dudes. You get to kind of see where you're at. Like, don't really worry about like how good or bad you do to everyone else. Just like do a match and then do another one and see like if you've done better. Like, okay, like I did better here. I'm doing better there. Like, and that's all you really do. Just focus on yourself.
Compete against yourself.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Just focus on yourself. And like everyone's super fucking nice. And there are a lot of people there, especially like the higher end shooters. Like when you start walking, like if you join into a match with these guys, like they'll give you little tips and tricks. You kind of watch what they're doing. So you get to like pick their brain and shit. It's like a free class. You paid $40 to like pick the brain of master and grandmaster shooters. It's cool.
Should compete with grandmasters, dude. Just go for it. You gotta lose. Yeah.
Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to lose.
Besides money.
$40.
We all could lose a little bit.
$40, dude. It's $40 for fucking all that training. Like, you just get, if nothing else, trigger time.
Trigger time. All right, I think we're done with this one. It's been a while. Well, appreciate you guys for watching. It's been a long episode. If you're here till the end, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I probably am not.
No,
But thanks for that. I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yep.
Anything else?
Good, guys.
All right, see you later.